everyone, and welcome back to my American Girl channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all 18 of my American Girl dolls. But before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to be notified when I have new American Girl related uploads, and also make sure to follow my Instagram for more pictures of my dolls there. And without further ado, let's get started. My very first doll is not an American Girl, but a Maple Leaf Girl doll, which is kind of like the Canadian version of American Girl, and I got her for my birthday in 2008. And if I were to get another Maple Leaf Girl, I would probably get Jenna or Sila, I think her name is pronounced, or maybe Leonie, or maybe Chelsea. I don't know. I like a lot of the Maple Leaf girls. Next we have a Just Like You 3, who I named Kirsten because I didn't understand the difference between Kirsten and Just Like You 3. And I tried giving her a new updated name, but nothing ever stuck, I should say. So she will always be Kirsten in my eyes, and I got her for my birthday in 2010. For my birthday in 2011, I got Samantha, who was one of my favorite dolls for a long time, and according to my brother, I talked about her all the time. Next, we have the first doll that I ever bought with my own money, Emily Bennett, and I got her in the summer of 2011. And I got her because I really enjoyed her and Molly's stories, and I really liked the fact that she was British, so she was an American Girl, but she wasn't from America. And as a Canadian, I thought that was really cool. So I really liked Emily, and I tried to save up for both Molly and Emily, but I didn't have enough money. I think I was like $12 short, and people ask me to this day, why didn't you ask your parents to borrow $12? And I don't know why I didn't do that, because I totally could have. And I could have gotten Emily and Molly, but instead I got Emily and a bunch of clothes. Next we have Mary Grace, who was my look-alike doll for a long time. I got her in Christmas of 2011, so this year I got 3 American Girls, so my collection jumped really bigly, hugely. I don't know. It jumped from just having 2 dolls for a long time to having 5 dolls in 2011. But I loved Mary Grace because she was my look-alike doll at the time, because she had blue eyes and brown hair, and I really liked the fact that she was a historical. The second doll that I ever bought with my own money was Sage Copeland, and the reason I got her, even though I mainly collect historicals, is because she was my look-alike doll. And she doesn't quite look like me. My hair is much darker and not really that red, but I like using her, and sometimes I put glasses on her so she looks more like me. And I got her in the summer of 2013. Or on Christmas 2013, I got Caroline Abbott, and I really like her for her unique eyes, and I like the fact that she was a War of 1812 doll, which was a battle between America and Britain, which is well, against the British people, but it's now known as Canada, so I thought that it was kind of cool to have a doll connected to Canadian history as well. So that is it for my dolls that I got during my childhood. Next are the dolls that I have bought as an adult. So first we have an actual Kirsten over here, and her name is Alice. For the reason I stated before, is that my first Just Like You 3, I couldn't call her anything else than Kirsten. I tried, but nothing would stick. So this is Alice after Alice in Wonderland, and I bought her along with Jane and an Our Generation doll for $50, and I ended up selling the Our Generation doll, so these dolls cost me around $17 each, which I thought was the cheapest I would ever find an American Girl until I found one at a thrift store, but we'll get to her later. So these are technically the first dolls that I bought as an adult because I plan to resell them, but nobody bought them after I kept them for a while, so I just decided to keep them, and maybe I'll turn them into customs. I don't know. The first doll that I actively bought as an adult is Cecile Ray, because she was one of my dream dolls. I always wanted Cecile and Nellie as a kid, and when I was searching, I tried really hard to find a Nellie, and I wasn't able to find one for a long time, but I was able to find a Cecile after 2 months of searching, and I don't think at the time I realized how lucky I was to find a Cecile for that great of a price, because as you can see, her hair is in really good condition. It's not perfect, but it is really good, so I'm so glad I got her. She's just such a joy to my collection. Next we have Elizabeth, who is another doll that I wanted when I was a kid, and I found her for an extremely good price on eBay. And I do have her meat outfit. I just think she looks really good in this outfit, so I usually keep her in this one. And this was one of the very first dresses that I ever got for American Girl, or for 18-inch dolls. I originally got it with Taryn for that same birthday I got Taryn. So this is a really old outfit. I don't know if you can see, but I had to sew these things back in with just like a little bit of stitching because they were, you know, coming apart. Next, I found a Welly Wisher at a thrift store for $2.99. The same day that I found two more of my dream dolls, which were the Disney Store exclusive 2013 Elsa and Anna dolls. And I found those dolls for, I believe, 99 cents each. So I got 3 of my dream dolls that day, and I was so excited. Ashlyn is wearing a Glitter Girls outfit that I just thought was too cute, and it was a really great price. I think it was like $15, and I just love the lace overalls, and I felt like it was very girly and definitely perfect for Ashlyn. So I'm so glad that I got her for $2.99. So I forgot to mention, but I got Kirsten or Alice and Jane in December of 2019. I got Cecile in May of 2020. I got Elizabeth in August of 2020. I got Ashlyn in November 2020, and I got Felicity in December of 2020. However, her hair is really badly cut, but the seller didn't disclose that, and I have to buy her a new wig, but I've been struggling to find one for a good price. I think I found one. It's not the exact same. She'll have curly hair, kind of like Caroline or Sage's hair, but it's really cut badly. I had to put her hair in braids to hide it. So you wouldn't see how bad it is, but she's in rough shape. But I do love her face and her beautiful green eyes. Next we have Mary Ellen, who I got for my birthday in 2021. I made this dress here. If you want to see a tutorial, I made it out of baby clothes. So if you want to know how to turn turn baby clothes into American Girl dresses, please go watch that video because a lot of people found it really helpful. And I think she looks really cute in it. Mary Ellen was my dream doll. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted a 1950s doll, so when I found out they released a 1950s doll, I had to get her. Next, we have the only 18-inch doll that I found at a thrift store, and that is Molly McIntyre. So remember when I said that I wanted to save up for Emily and Molly and get them both, but I wasn't able to? Well, now I do have a Molly in my collection, and she's a Pleasant Company doll. She does have a bad case of bubble eye and silver eye, but I think it's kind of unique. And especially I got her for $7.99, so I got her for $8. So I really appreciated that. And she's such a delight to have in my collection. And even though I got her for so cheap, she brings me so much joy. So I'm so glad I was able to add her. Next we have my dream doll. So Cecile was one of my dream dolls that I knew I absolutely had to have, but Nellie was on the top of the list. So Cecile was second, and Nellie was like the first doll that I knew I really wanted as an adult. And I didn't find her on eBay until I think May of 2021, where I found a month earlier in April 2021 Molly, and I found Nellie. She is the most I will ever pay for a doll. I won't pay more than what I spent on her, but she's wearing Josefina's dress, which I think she looks so cute in. I shared a picture of it on my Instagram, and you guys really enjoyed it and liked it. I want to dress Nellie in some more blue clothes because she doesn't have a lot to wear right now because her stuff is so expensive. So I'm hoping to make her some more stuff that she would look really cute in, but we're just gonna have to see how it goes. So in January or February of 2022, I found Nanea, who was next on my list for $90 on Facebook Marketplace in her full meat outfit with her hair clip and her pajamas and book. And I was really excited about that because it's really hard to find a Nanea because she's a newer doll. But I was able to buy this from like a teenager who wanted some more cash. So she was selling her dolls. So I, bought it from her, and I was really excited about it because it was a tie between getting her next or Josefina, but I was having a hard time finding Josefina. So I'm so glad I was able to find Nanea because her eyes are just beautiful, and she's a very beautiful doll overall. So I highly recommend her. Then a little while later, I would highly recommend watching my unboxing of this boy doll if you want to know the full story, because it's kind of a long story, but I ended up getting him for $70 at Chapters here in Canada, so he's brand new in box. And I got this outfit with him as well, and he doesn't really come out of it because he's kind of my historical boy doll. And I got him for my birthday, which is in March, but I bought him in February of 2020. And his name is Jonathan Louis Ray because I think he's going to be a cousin of Cecile. I said before that they were going to be siblings, but I think he's going to be a cousin. But I got his name after one of my favorite books, which is Dracula, and I really like that book, so I decided to name him after that. And I definitely do not regret getting a boy doll, even though I said I would never get a boy doll for a longest time. I do really, really like him. And if you're thinking about getting a boy doll, I would consider getting one because they're just so versatile for stop motions, and it's just kind of mixes things up a little bit and makes things more interesting. So I really, really like him. So that is it for my video today. Hopefully you guys really liked it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to be notified when I have new American Girl uploads, and also make sure to follow my Instagram. Now, I might get some questions about what doll I want next, and I'm not going to get a doll for a while because I am moving cross country, so it would be a big hassle to add another doll to the collection. But if I were to get another doll, I think it would be the new historical that's coming out this fall, Claudie Jones, I think her name is going to be. And if not, I would probably get a Just Like You number 84, or I would get Courtney or Ruthie. So if anyone's wondering which doll I want next, it would be any of those four. And I think that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.